I just watched the best 80s slasher horror movie that you've never seen. And it was one that I had never seen until literally yesterday. I decided I was going to watch this movie, check it out, and now I'm here to bring it to you guys because I feel like it does not get talked about enough. And more people need to see it because it has something in it for you. No, it's not the burning, it's not the prowler, it's not the mutilator or house on sorority row. This is a nice little hidden gem from 1989. It stars Sam Raimi. Tim Raimi has a cameo by Bruce Campbell. And it is directed by a lifelong friend of Sam Raimi who brought you The Evil Dead, and that is Intruder. Not to be mistaken with another crappy movie with the same title. No, this one is actually worth your time to see. And the best part about this movie is it's a slasher. So what are you here to see? People die, and you get some insanely awesome deaths for a storyline that takes place all in one location, and that is your local grocery store. A place that you would not expect to see awesome kills, but boy, do they come up with some real fancy looking shit in this movie, and it is worth your time to see. There is plenty of blood and guts. It was all done by K&B Studios before they were known as K&B Studios. So you get to see the early works of one of the best horror special effects teams in all of horror history. And that's one of the also good parts. Not only do you get good horror, but you get likable characters. In this movie, the characters are believable people because we've all worked that stupid job at the grocery store, at the gas station, at the movie theater. We've all done a job where we work in the service industry. And they kind of hit a nail on the head with every single one. You get the cashier girl who's flirty, you get the dimwitty one, you get the stoner, you get the person who cares so damn much about his job and you can't understand why. You get the delightful owner, you get the nice guy. There's just a little bit of everything, and everybody acting in this movie does a very good job in their role. Another fun part about this movie is, as we saw with Sam Raimi in the Evil Dead series, he went for some really wacky, weird camera angles. So this guy does the same thing. You get some really weird ass camera angles. Some of them work, some of them don't, but it's a fresh feel. It's not that same constant look that you get in every single slasher movie. You might get a scene where it's a girl sweeping the floor, but your view is being the floor. It can be a girl making a phone call and your view is from inside the phone. Weird, but some of them work. You can get pictures behind glass. You get some real odd shit, but it makes it fun. And this movie is only an hour and a half. Now, to kill the buzzkill in this one, it does take a little while to get going. It's setting up some expose and some story, and it's not an overconvoluted story. To be fact, it's probably the simplest story ever told, and that's what works in slashers. Keep it simple, stupid. Not that hard. You don't have to go over the top to make a good movie, and if the story is not there, don't bother with it. Just keep it simple, and they do. So they set up this nice scene where you see that the people working are stuck there late. And they are working late because the place is being sold and they have to mark everything half off to get these shelves emptied to get rid of the damn store. That's why everybody's staying late. But there is some sort of a bad presence around and they're all stuck inside this store while one person is going around killing them off one by one. And even when you wait forever for the first kill, that's your warning. It takes a little while. It is very lackluster of a kill. But don't hold your breath. You're going to get some really awesome kills. There's one this movie's very well known for, and if you've seen it, you've seen it. If you haven't seen the movie, you may have still seen this kill. But check out the movie because that's one kill that is memorable. I would say there's got to be at least 3 to 4 kills in this movie that are memorable. And when you get to the end and you find out who the killer is, who's doing all this stuff, the acting that is done by the character in the movie, I don't want to spoil anything in case anybody has not seen it and you want to go check it out. It is on Tubi. where it's free, because Tubi is one of the best horror streaming services we have these days, because there's tons of great films, and it doesn't cost you a penny. There's my shameless plug for a company that doesn't sponsor me, but boy, they should. I watch a lot of their shit. Don't forget to give me a like if you're liking the content so far. Back to the storyline here, though, but the acting done by the guy who is the killer in this movie is over the top, fun, zany, everything you would expect type of thing, and it's not like overly done that it's stupid. It's like that perfect amount that fits exactly the movie you're seeing. You've watched a movie, it's got comedy in it, it's got horror in it, it's got slasher in it. It kind of hits a lot of the same tropes that you always see, but it's not doing the same thing of all the 80s horrors because it's not full of a bunch of really, really dumb decisions that you see by people. So he fits that mold in his ending scenes of how he's talking and the things he's doing. It's just one of those things that you have to see to believe. That's all I'm going to say. The storyline is simple, but the story is good. The acting is good. The kills are good. Everything about it is really, really good. And it's an hour and a half. So it's not a hard watch to get through. And once the action starts kicking in, it's just nonstop balls to the wall fun. And that's why I'm recommending Intruder as the slasher movie from the 80s that you've never seen. Are there any other slashers from the 80s that nobody ever talks about that are just that damn good I need to watch? Like I've said before, these hidden gems, we gotta tell each other about them. They fucking hide them on us, and then we're stuck seeing them 40 years later after they're done. They should be remembered when they're new because they're awesome. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with anybody else who wants to see these types of videos. And until the next one, rest in peace.